Hey guys, welcome to the Creature Feature. The first one we're going to be looking at is one of my favorites, and actually the reptile that started me into the whole love and we'll call it obsession that created Prairie Exotics. My very first one was Blaze. I got her from Petland. I had been looking for a new pet. I wasn't able to have a cat or a dog in my apartment when I was living downtown. So I was looking for something a little different, and honestly all I knew about exotics was fish, turtles, and maybe snakes. But then I came across this little bearded dragon and pretty much fell in love right away. And I'm a little smarter. I talked to my sister, so I made sure I did my research. I didn't just take them home right there, but I found out they eat salads, fruits, veggies, bugs, which I thought was pretty cool. And while they do get a little bit big and need a bit more care, they live like 15 to 20 years if taken care of properly, and can make quite awesome pets. They're very social, as you can see. He doesn't even mind just being thrown up on my shoulder. So for a setup with these guys, they will hit full size in about a year. So about 12 to 15 months, give or take, with proper feeding, proper lights and all that kind of stuff, they will hit full size. So starting a smaller enclosure isn't really worth your time. Getting a large, about a 40-gallon breeder tank is what you need to set these guys up. What you can do when they are smaller is just put a divider in there if you want to make it feel a little bit safer. But essentially what we got set up here, this is George, is our other buddy. You're going to have a dish where he's going to have his salad in the morning that he starts off with. You've got a water dish for his water. Little hide, we usually keep it on the cooler side so if he wants to go and sleep where it's cooler. With him right now we're using rocks because we use sand. It's easier to sift than even the rocks are. And then we put some little decor in there and stuff that helps him climb up and get closer to the light. Now the lighting with these guys is very important. Being from Australia and they love their heat, they also require UVA and UVB lighting. So with that, what we're going to do is we're going to get that from the tube fluorescent we have coming across the top there. And then in this caution hot is our basking spot. Now it's a little dusty right now, but in there is a mercury vapor bulb. So it's an all-in-one. But the problem with using an all-in-one is that it does give you your UVA, UVB, and heat, is that the bearded dragon has to be in that one spot to get it. By putting the UVB tube fluorescent and UVA across, it actually allows them to receive the UV across the whole tank. Another option is to switch out the MVB with a heat emitter. We actually got one right under here. If I can pull it around, it's kind of hot. You'll see it doesn't actually put out any light, it's just completely heat. And that thing's gonna last for 7 years. These are solitary animals. They only really typically go together. Females will sometimes get along, but the males and females just cross to make babies. And it isn't always a nice experience. The dads here can be a little mean in their fighting with mom. But when they have babies, they have anywhere from 20 to 30 eggs, and they can do that 6 to 8 times through the summer, so over 100 babies. And they have that many because obviously in the wild, little lizards running around become food, so they're hoping when they have 120, 130 babies that, you know, a handful of them are going to survive to adulthood like our buddy Griffin here. So these guys do make excellent pets because you can see so calm. Pop them on your shoulder. They make little leashes and harnesses so you can take them out to the park, go for a little walk. But the problem we find as far as the rescue side of it is kids get interested in these reptiles in their early teens, and mom and dad might think they're responsible at 13, 14 and finally get one. But once they get 17, 18, they've got a vehicle, a boyfriend, girlfriend, they're going off to college. They lose focus on their little friend here and don't have time. Mom and dad get stuck with it. So it is really a time commitment. You have to make sure you are having a home all the way through forward, or plans, you know, should you not be able to keep it, it can come to a place like us. So I want to thank you for tuning in to learn about our friends, the bearded dragons. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to look around here at our facility and see some of the other animals and things that are going on, but make sure you stay tuned.